Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney. So today I'm back with photo card organization video. I don't think it'll take too long, but who knows. I did put away quite a few Twice cards like off camera just because I needed to make sure I had everything. And I was updating my wish list, so I will do a quick flip through right now, but I'm almost done with Twice, which is awesome. All of the missing Twice Coaster Lane 1 and Signal cards I just bought recently because I had bought them and then something happened and I had to rebuy them, but it's fine. And then I think I'm still missing like one or two or three Sonic cards for What Is Love. Those should all be coming in my next Neokyo haul, which just shipped out the other day. And then same thing for Mina. I think I'm still missing one of her Summer Nights. So both of these Summer Nights photo cards should be coming in my next Neokyo haul. And I think I'm missing one more. Yeah, the one that goes right there. But I'm very close to being complete with Twice, which is awesome. It was quite a long journey to get here because I feel like I started right around Eyes Wide Open. I don't know if it was before or after. I think I did. It must have been after. It must have been a little bit after Eyes Wide Open. So like last year. So it's been almost like 8 or 9 months. Because when did Eyes Wide Open come out last year? It was like kind of late last year, right? Like October or something. So, and it's August now, so almost a year. But some of the sets were pretty easy, and other ones like Summer Nights and What Is Love were like the hardest sets of these like ones that have, you know, 10 photo cards per member. And this last Cheon card is also on the way. The only thing I'm still missing is one of Mina's Year of Yes cards. And then I also need to get her and Sana's Year of Yes little sticker things. I haven't even looked for those yet. It's not really been high on my list, but I'm done with More and More. Eyes Wide Open I think I'm also almost done with. I think I'm waiting on maybe one card, or maybe I'm done. Oh, I'm done. Haha. And then Taste of Love I'm done with. And then we just get to these unit cards I need to finish. And then the whole reason that I even had to come to this album, nothing else has changed like in the later parts. So I'm not going to do a flip through those. I just wanted to show you guys the progress on the normal album cards. So I got the Taste of Love monograph in today. And that obviously came with the normal OT9 set of photo cards. I think I've said this before, but the monographs are like some of my favorite things that Twice releases, so I always make sure to get that. Not in there, right, there we go. And then I didn't sleeve these before I'm putting them away. I'll probably go back and sleeve them. I don't actually know if I've sleeved any of the other monograph photo cards either. They're so like cheap that I don't even think to do it, but I probably should. Even though the pages I use are like acid free and everything, so there shouldn't really be any concern with that. But yeah, I quite like these monographs. Plus it's like a really nice and easy way to get like an OT9 set, especially for Taste of Love, since I didn't actually have to do an OT9 set because of the way the numbers of sets they had worked out. But anyway, that is it for Twice. Let me get out my Luna binder and I will come right back. So Luna is another one that I put quite a few cards away off camera just because I was actively trading and needed to update my wish list and everything, and it's easier when all the cards are already away. So I'll just do a little flip through of what I've done. I did manage to find a trade for Kim Lip's postcard, so that is on the way to me. I think I already had these put away. The With Drama set also came in, so I put those away. As well as the Apple Music Online, MMT2, and Make Star. So for Apple Music Online for Kim Lip, I bought that on Neokyo, so that actually, I don't actually know if that's going to come in my next one or if I'm going to have to wait for the one after that. I can't remember if it had arrived already. MMT2 is the one I'm still looking for Kim Lip. The Apple Music offline one, I bought a full, actually I don't know if it was a full set. I think it might have just been 10 members, but it had the ones that I needed. I think it was missing Jinsol and someone. I don't actually remember who it was missing, but I think it was just 10 members, which it had Kim Lip, Cherry, and Olivia, so I was like, I don't really care. I'm just going to sell the remaining ones anyway. Yeah, so then I have this, and then for the With Drama 2-cut, I got Cherry and Olivia in a go, and then I bought Kim Lip's on Neokyo, like from Mercari Japan, and then for the like most recent With Drama, I think I claimed all 3 in a go, so I should be getting those shortly. But anyway, here's the progress I've made so far on A version. I'm still missing the like horizontal one like this that Kim Lip has. And then for B version, I am getting a second Kim Lip card here. I think I'm still missing the last one, but I'm not 100% sure. I am getting the last, Kim Lip card I need here for C version, as well as the last Cherry card I need. So, and then for Kim Lip, I got the one where she's with the flower for D version. I just traded for that recently, so I'm just missing the last one. So for Kim Lip, I'm just missing 2 cards that I need to find trades for. I have like 500 cards up for trade right now. It's like actually really frustrating that I can't find the trades I need. But anyway, so Cherry and Olivia are both done. So we'll do a little flip through. So that's A version. And then this is B version. And then C version. So C version I'm like done with. And D version. I think I'm also done with D version. I know I need one for A version, one for B version. So I must have both of these coming then in a trade for D version for Kim Lip. I just can't remember. But anyway, I have one more thing I want to put away. So I have Kim Lip's postcard. I like had this from when I bought the light stick last year, and it came with the set. I sold all of them, but I didn't sell Cherry and Olivia. Like they just didn't sell when I posted, so I ended up just like keeping them. Same thing with Kim Lip. This was like the only one I had left that I was still trying to sell, but then I was like, fuck it, like I'll just keep it at this point. So yeah, that's what we have so far for Luna. My package from MMT for, what the fuck was the name of that concert that they just did? Whatever the hell it was. I got the VVIP thing for that, so I'll be getting the full OT12 set for the normal stuff, the VVIP, and then also the pouch. I hope to God, obviously, that I pull Olivia, because if not, I'll have to trade, and that just seems like a nightmare. But anyway, and then hopefully I'll be able to get the last 2 freaking Kim Lip cards I need for the album, and then I'll be done. Let me move on to ATs now. I think I'm going to end with BTS, so we'll do ATs, girl groups, and then BTS. Okay, so I don't have any album cards. So I've decided to do something, I mean, I guess it's not dumb, but like it is kind of dumb. Okay, so let me roll back as well. You guys might remember I got Songwa's Tokopedia card recently. I also ended up buying Hamjoon's, which obviously that will throw off my layout here because this perfectly fits in a 9 pocket. So what I decided to do was do OT8 for the Beat Road set. So I'm just gonna replace Tokopedia right there. And so I'm also gonna take out Hongjoon here. And then I'll put his Tokopedia card there once I get it. And then I'm just gonna put the OT8 set for Beat Road right here. This set was honestly really easy to complete because I already had Songwon Hongjoon. The only card that gave me trouble was fucking San, because bitches wanted to charge like $50 for it, and I got Songwon for like $15 and I got Hongjoon for like 12 or something. So I was like, no, like I'm not spending $55 on Sans. It is super cute, but I still was just like, no way in hell is that happening. So I ended up buying this set. Well, I ended up like being a clown is what ended up happening. I ended up DMing a seller on Instagram who was selling it, and I offered her, I think like $18. I think it ended up being $20 with shipping, and it's coming from the UK. So I offered her that. She was like really slow. She still hasn't shipped it, so I really don't know what's going on. She ended up being like really slow though to reply to my DMs, and she was just kind of weird. So I also ended up buying a set of Sans with a few of his other cards for kind of a high price, honestly. And I'm just gonna end up selling those 3 other cards that I don't need. But yeah, so I should be getting San. Wooyoung I bought from Lizette. He's gonna go right here. And then Yosang, Mingi, and Jungho I got from Mercari Japan, I think, for all 3 of those. And then for Yuno I got from a Korean seller. That was also kind of a high price. Korean sellers for ATs are like, it's not a good deal. Like, it's okay if like right when a fan sign comes out, if you buy like a full set, you can typically get those for like $80 to $100, which works out to like $10 to $12 per photo card. But like after the fact or anything that's like older, they're crazy on Korean Twitter. Like, I don't know why, because I don't know if like Korean people are actually buying it for that price, but the price they charge on Korean Twitter versus what I can get the cards for on Instagram is like insane. Like, they're charging more on Korean Twitter sometimes than they are on like eBay or like Mercari US. It's just like really bizarre to me why that's happening, but that was like a whole long tangent. Anyway, I'm doing an OT8 set so I can keep this page looking nice like that. Okay, the next thing we have is back here. I got the full sets for the first Wonderwall event, which Wonderwall is sketchy, not gonna lie. They like didn't send me any tracking for any of this. All of the, I ran a group order and all of the packages just like showed up randomly. It was 30 albums spread across 4 packages, and they just like, one of them showed up and it was like 5 albums, and then like the rest of them didn't show up for a few days, and then all of a sudden yesterday I got 11, 11, and like 3 or something. Like that was the breakdown of them, or I guess, yeah, 11, 11, and 3, and I was just kind of like, all right. But anyway, here are the photo cards. So this was for the first Wonderwall event, where it wasn't for like a fan sign or anything. It was just like literally for the photo cards basically, which I guess was fine. Like, there wasn't really any bullshit. So I ran a group order for that. I ended up getting like 30 albums, and I think the most I had for any member was like 25 claims. So I'll have some extras that I'm probably gonna try and sell, or see if any of my friends wanted to do a full set after seeing the cards. So this was the first set, really cute. And then the second set, and then for the second Wonderwall event, I also ran a group order. That was for like 200 albums. I ended up winning that, and I had my fan call with ATs over the weekend. It was at 4 a.m., which was like a terrible time. Like, honestly, I kind of felt bad for ATs because they had to do, it was like a really busy day for them because they had to do the Universe fan call as well as the Wonderwall fan call like on the same day. And then San had just done his, wait, that's the wrong side. San had just done his, like, rescheduled, what the hell am I doing here? Why does this look weird? No, this was right. San had just done his rescheduled birthday V-Live, and then Mingi also did his birthday V-Live. So it was just like a very long day, it felt like. But I had a lot of fun with the fan call. I don't think I'm going to do another one just because I'm like incredibly awkward and I hate talking on the phone and I don't really have anything to like say, you know what I mean? Like I don't even really have any questions to ask them, and I don't really like I don't want to be like perceived by a K-pop idol, if I'm being honest. So I don't think I'm gonna do another fan call. I'm gonna still run group orders and just do a raffle for the fan call. Like I'm glad I did it once, but I don't think it's something I need to do again, if that makes sense. But for that one comes with random 1 out of 8. So there's going to be a Mingy photo card for that set, which will be really nice. It's in the same outfit as this one, just a different pose. And then it also has like a winner's set, which I'll get as well, which will be nice. That was like the primary reason I did it, was because I wanted the winner's set and I wanted the art book that it came with for winning. So anyway, that was like kind of a long tangent as well. I have a few other things. I don't know where I'm going to put this stuff. So I got the Tower Records like receipt things. So this is Hongjun and Sangwa, and then this is Yosang and San. And then the last one is Wooyoung and Jongho. I thought they were going to be a little bit smaller so I could put them in a 9 pocket and kind of do them as like the middle row. But they're kind of tall. So these might go in a, so I'm just going to kind of put them to the side for right now. But I did get quite a few of the other Japanese items. So the Japanese stuff is going to kind of be a mess this time because I was stupid. So I'm going to do all 3 of my bias lines. So we're going to do Hongjun, Sangwa, Wooyoung, I have his, I joined a few group orders, so I'm trying to see what I pull in those before I ended up buying his, but it's not expensive, so worst comes to worst, I'll just buy it for a few dollars. I'm trying to think what else, where I want to put this stuff, because I also got the HMV sticker. So for what I'm doing for Dreamers is I'm just collecting Wooyoung for the album photo cards because it would complete a 9 pocket and I think it will look nice. For everything else, I'm doing Hongjun and Sangwa. I'm just not sure where I want to put this stuff, like whether I want to put it here with the Japanese cards. I guess I will do that for now. Because I also have another Japanese thing which I wasn't really sure where I was going to put. So I got Sangwa's, I think this is his Alta Action, yeah, Epfin. I think this was a Tower Records benefit, and so this is small, so this is going to go here as well. And this will just be my page, I guess, of like these random smaller 9 pocket Japanese things. And it'll go before the photo sets, because for the photo sets, I'm gonna put Hongjun's Dreamers. I think this is Tower Records thing right here. I'm getting Hongjun and Sangwa for all of this stuff for Dreamers, and I'll rearrange it once I actually have more of it. And then this was the thing, like the clear A4 thing that came when you ordered off of CD Japan. So I ordered 2 regular, 2 limited A and limited B. Was that what they were? So I ended up with 6 albums. So out of the 6 albums, I pulled 4 of the cards I needed. So I was like, cool. But this was what came as like the pre-order benefit. And then I have quite a few broadcast cards as well. So I've decided to start collecting Hongjun as well for the broadcast cards. Just a few right now, mainly just the ones I find cute. So we have one of his wave ones, which I think this one's precious. And then we have Fever Part 1. I think this is the only Fever Part 1 one that I'm going to collect because he's got the cursed hair in at least one. So I'm just gonna do that one. And then I got another one of Sangwa's Wave or Illusion cards. Really cute. And then one of his Epfin Wonderland cards. I think I'm just missing one of these. How many are there for this? There might be 4, 3, I don't remember. There's 4 for Wave for Songhwa. There might be 3 for this. I can't really remember, honestly. But anyway, let me kind of rearrange what I have. So I'm gonna take out this one, take out Moon River part 1, and then I got one of Hongjun's Fever Part 2 ones as well, the one where he's in the blue outfit. So let me put all these right here, and then I think I'm gonna do blue border, and then red border, and then blue border. I think that would look kind of cute. And then we'll do black, white, black, and then like that. Because I have one of Hongjun's Epfin cards I think bought. I think I have 4 of his. So one of his Epfin and then one of his Fever Part 2 cards. And then for Songhwa I have a few more still coming in the mail. But that looks really nice, I think, in a 9 pocket like that. So happy to be making progress on that. The other thing I have is, let me go ahead and take these out. Because, like I said, I think in one of my other videos, I bought the light stick and the light stick case. So I ended up with an OT8 set for that. So I'm gonna move these up. And I'm gonna put the chromer or whatever the hell the thing is down here. So I ran a group order for this. It was cursed. Oh my god. I had 40 key rings in my group order. Tell me why I got 21 Wuyongs out of the 40. Like over half of the group order was Wuyong. I was, I guess, blessed. I pulled 5 Songhwa, so I was able to get Songhwa for myself, which was nice. I pulled, I think, 11 Hongjun. So like 2/3 or something of, or 3/4 of the group order were either Hongjun or Wooyoung. Like, it was ridiculous. I pulled 5 Songhwa, 2 Yuno, and 2 Mingi, and that was it. So I didn't pull any San, any Yosang, or any Jungho. And so I ended up doing some trades so I could help out with the people who joined my group order, get who they wanted. But it was like a fucking nightmare. Like, KQ and MMT, like, together, like, didn't either. So it was just kind of a nightmare. And like everyone and their mom pulled Hongjun as well, so it was really hard to try and trade him for anyone. I was able to trade quite a few of the Wooyoungs for different members, but trying to find a trade for Hongjun was actually a little bit hard, just because like if you joined a group order, like half of the group order would be Hongjun, like for everyone. It was really crazy. But yeah, so that's gonna be this page. This is like the random accessories page. For the light stick and stuff, I guess I'll put it first. I don't know when this was released, to be quite honest, but whatever. It's gonna go first. So we got Hongjun, which you've already seen, Songhwa, which you've already seen, Yuno, Yosang, San, Mingi, Wooyoung, and then Jungho. So I'm gonna sell the other 3. I'm keeping the ones that I like pulled in the case itself. But yeah, so these are gonna go right here. Oh wait. Leave the spot in the middle. And then I'll get a filler for the middle. Is that like, yeah, okay, that's like on the photo. Okay, so now we have that. And actually what I'm gonna do, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with this freaking Treasure Cafe card. Maybe I'll put it back here. Because I'm actually gonna move these two A to Z lottery cards and put them on that first page. So maybe I'll move Treasure Cafe back here. Well, I did just buy Hyejoo's for the DVD, so he's gonna get right there. So let me actually put Treasure Cafe back. I would get the other members that I want, so like Hyejoo or Wooyoung for Treasure Cafe, but the card is so fucking expensive that I probably won't do that. Okay, so let me put Hyejoo down here, and then I'll put the Tower Records lottery cards here for A to Z. So that way all the Japanese stuff is together. And then I also have this random Sanghwa Cafe sticker thing that I'm just gonna put right here for right now because I don't know what I want to do with it. It came when I bought like a big ass set of stuff. But yeah, I think that's everything I have for this boy groups binder. Honestly, it was all ATs, and I'm gonna have a lot more coming once I get the rest of the Dreamers stuff that I'm waiting on. But let me get out, what did I say I was gonna do next? Girl groups? Let me get out my girl group binder. Okay, so for girl groups, it's gonna be a lot of Dreamcatcher because they just had a comeback. Can I flip this? There we go. I have the two film strips for hyejooenthusiast. I don't know what I want to do with these right now, so I'm just gonna put them to the side. But I can flip back here. And I decided to do some stuff here, which I did not put any of this crap in the right order. So I got a bunch of this stuff, so let me actually move these down. So I got the other Yuhan Soundwave lucky draw from the Go From Hell that I joined. These are the ones I got in addition to the ones from my group order. I managed to find a full set of the Soundwave Polaroids and I bought that recently. So I will be done with Yuhan from last era, finally. Freaking, y'all, never join a group order from this girl on Instagram. Her at is 20 centimeters sales, 0 is her name. Like, that's not her actual name, but that's like her name on Instagram. So that's what I'll call her. She's the actual fucking worst. I ordered this set from her in February. So February, like middle February, whenever they announced it, I ordered 3 photo cards or like 3 albums or whatever for the lucky draw, because when you ordered 3, you got one of these random Polaroids like this. So they had M2U and then they had Soundwave. I ordered with a different group order manager for M2U, which is why I got all of the ones I wanted and why I got these a lot earlier. This group order manager also sucks, but she is much preferable to who I got these from. So for Soundwave, I ordered with 0 because I ordered with her for BTS before and it was fine. Like, it hadn't been that bad. Like, there were a few things I didn't like, but it was kind of whatever. And at this point, this was still when lucky draws were pretty new. So I was like nervous on like how to get them. So I just joined with her because I already kind of knew her. So that was middle of February. I paid whatever. She bought the albums like pretty much that same week because it was an event and she had to go and buy them. And then, so I asked her a few times to let me know my pulls. I was like, hey, what did you get for me? What did you get? And so like literally, I think it wasn't until like the middle or end of March. So like 5 or 6 weeks later is when she finally told me my pulls. And she'd only gotten me 1 Yuhan out of the like 4 cards she was sending me. So she got me this Yuhan, and then she also sent me, I think, this GU, this Sua, and then the GU Polaroid. So I got 1 card out of the 4 that I needed, And this was like 4 or 5 or 6 weeks later after the fact that she was telling me. So like there weren't even really very many listings for these anymore, like on eBay or on Instagram or like anywhere. So I was like, oh my God, girl, like what the fuck kind of sorting is this? I don't think she sorts correctly. I think she sorts in like a really bizarre manner. Like first of all, because this is not the first time this has happened, where it's like really weird how she does it. But anyway, I was kind of like, okay, whatever. Like you don't get who you want to go, whatever. It's not a big deal. It happens. I run group orders myself. I know you can't always give everyone who they want. That's fine. Okay, keep in mind this was like the middle or end of March. And so she was telling me she was going to ship it soon. And I was like, okay. March comes and goes. April comes and goes. I send her a DM and I'm like, hey, so, you know, kind of like, where's my shit? Like, who did you send it to? Where is it going? And she's like, oh, I sent it to the US group order manager. She ran out of paper, but she should be printing a shipping label soon. And I was like, all right. I gave her like another week or two. And then I sent her a DM and I was like, hey, I haven't gotten anything, haven't gotten a tracking number, haven't gotten shit. And it took her forever. Like, I think it took her literally a month to respond. I DM'd her multiple times being like, hey, any update? Hey, any update? Like, I would go like a week or two in between. And it literally took like 4 or 5 or 6 weeks for her to finally reply and be like, hey, yeah, so remember when I told you that the US group order manager had it and she ran out of paper? Well, it turns out she didn't actually have it. I had gotten it, or she said that, what did she say? She was like, I had misplaced it when she was moving, I guess, earlier in the year. And so she had never sent it out. So she still had possession of the cards. And this was like June. And I was like, all right. Or it might have been actually May. It was May or June when she told me this. And I was like, all right. Okay. And then she was like, okay, I'm sending all of these to my USA GOM for who's doing stuff with TXT. And I was like, okay. So she gives me the tracking number that she sent it to the USA group order manager. And so I track that. And it gets delivered like middle of June. Like 6/18, I think is when it got delivered. And so I was like, okay, cool. I see it got delivered, whatever. It should get to me soon. And so I'm waiting. I wait like 2 weeks before I send her a message. And I'm like, hey, so I see the package got delivered to your USA group order manager like 2 weeks ago, but I haven't gotten shit. Like, I haven't gotten a tracking number. I haven't gotten like even a confirmation that they actually have my cards, because after last time, I can't even trust that they actually have the cards. And she like didn't reply for a little bit. And then she finally replied and she was like, yeah, they have it. They have like hundreds of items though. So they're like halfway through right now, getting through everything and shipping it out. And I was like, girl, what the fuck is this? Like, the whole thing was a mess. And she wouldn't tell me who the USA group order manager was. But I did eventually find out who the US group order manager was, because Zero ended up getting like canceled on Instagram for being like a terrible Go manager, as well as like racist and like weird in general and like stalking and like just bizarre behavior. So she ended up getting canceled. So I was like making some posts on my story about that. And the USA group order manager ended up reaching out to me and being like, hey, I'm actually the USA person for Zero. So, you know, this is what's going on with your stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. So at least now I knew who the USA person was if I needed anything. But anyway, so long story short, Zero never replies back to me about like a tracking number or anything. She just kind of starts ignoring me and I'm kind of like, whatever at this point. Like, because I told her multiple times, I'm like, at this point, it's literally been 6 months. Can I just get like a fucking refund? Like, I don't even care about getting these cards anymore. Like, I will just buy them myself. Like, which is what I ended up doing with this card. I ended up just buying it on Instagram. But eventually, finally the cards came like last week or the week before. And so I could finally just be done with the whole saga. I blocked her immediately. I did not send her proof. She can fuck off with that. Like, worst experience of my life. Like, it literally took me 6 months to get these cards. Like, that is insane. And like, the packaging on the cards too was like shit. I don't even really blame the USA group order manager for this, because I'm pretty sure Zero packs it herself and then the USA person just like basically puts a label on it. But she had stuffed the like Lucky Draw cards, which are like really thick, like it's really thick plastic. She had stuffed, so I had 3 cards plus a Polaroid, plus I had 3 albums worth of photo cards, plus the little like clear things that they included in the Road to Utopia albums, I think, plus maybe even the stickers as well. So it was like probably 20 freaking photo cards that she had stuffed in between 2 different top loaders. And so everything was like crammed in there. And then she fucking sent it stamped. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Like, literally she charged like, I'm trying to remember how much she charged per lucky draw. It was something crazy. It was like $20 or $30 per lucky draw. So it was basically like $100 worth of stuff that she just sent stamped. Like, she did not even ask if we wanted it tracked or anything. She just sent it stamped. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So luckily it showed up, I guess. And all the cards were fine and everything. But it was like literally the worst experience of my life. And like, sorry, I just went on like a rant about that, but it was so terrible. Like, okay, let me stop talking about that. But I'm glad it's over, and I'm never gonna join another group order of hers ever again. And I highly recommend that you guys also do not ever join another group order of hers, because she is the actual worst group order manager on Instagram, which is saying something because there are quite a few really bad group order managers on Instagram, but she's the worst I've ever come across. So like, most of the time people just scam and it's kind of like one and done, but hers isn't even like really a scam. It's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just terrible. But anyway, I think these are, yeah, so these are the limited cards, and I'm actually gonna do the limited cards. So this is all for summer holidays. So we have Sua, Yuhan, Sua, Yuhan, Sua, Yuhan. I ended up just buying these, and then I'm gonna trade for Jiu. But I'm gonna do the limited cards first because the word spells out gift and the limited is the G version, so I figure they should go first. Plus it fits a 9 pocket nicely if I do them first. And then we'll put G right here. And then we come to the normal. So I'm having to do something too for the normal cards that I don't love, but I am having to get one set of the pre-order cards for all 3 members of my bias line, because I thought the film photo was going to be smaller and fit in a 9 pocket, but it doesn't. So I ended up getting a set of these, so that way it'll fill up 2 9 pockets nicely. But anyway, right now we have Yuhan. So I ran a little small like Make Star group order with my friends. How many of these are there? There's 5, I think. I think there's 3 normal and 2 selfie, right? With Make Star, and then I joined group orders for the rest of the cards, which the person we joined a group order with for MMT and Music Korea and Moket Shop, she's like so freaking unorganized. So my friends and I just said we're gonna like run our own group order from now on and just like get, you know, 8 or 7 albums and just deal with it ourselves. Because dude, some of these group order managers on Instagram like don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they're so unorganized. It's actually crazy. But anyway, here's what I have so far for summer holiday. I was not blessed for limited. This album is actually coming today, so we'll see who I pull. Watch me pull all of these cards. I was not super blessed with the pulls, though, but it's all right. So that's what we have so far for Dreamcatcher. I still need to figure out what I want to do with these film photos. I guess they'll go in a 6 pocket, and I'll just kind of deal with it. But let's move on to Itsy. Okay, so for Itsy, I have quite a few cards. So I might, these are all the same outfit. But these cards are all hollow. Whatever, I might just put it right here for right now and then I'll figure it out later. But I finally got that in the mail, which like, thank God, it took forever. Stuff from Hong Kong has been taking like 500 years recently, which is annoying. I finally got Yeji's limited card for the Guess Who limited edition album. I traded with someone, I think, I want to say in Texas or something. It took like a month to get to me. So, but it finally arrived, so that's nice. I need to get fillers for these. And then I also got, I got the signed M-Wave things, and they signed the posters this time, which was kind of weird, but anyway. So I pulled one Yeji and one Ryujin. I also pulled 2 Leahs and 1 Che. Where did I put the one page? For the 2 Leahs, oh, where did I put those one pocket pages? God, wait, that's not it. Dude, I totally got out one pocket pages. Okay, there's one. What was I saying? Oh, for the 2 Leahs, I think I might sell them. Che obviously went to my friend Evelyn. And then I'm gonna keep Ryujin obviously, and I also want to keep Yeji. I'm trying to decide right now though if I want to try and trade one of my extra Leahs for Yuna. But there's Ryujin. And then I don't actually know if I have another one of, I think I need to get another one pocket out, but I'll put Yeji away as well. But I'm not sure what I want to do in terms of my double Leah, whether I just want to sell them or try and trade one for Yuna. But I was just happy to pull Ryujin, even though these aren't that expensive on Mercari Japan. And then so I got a replacement for this because I bought a set with the Polaroid, and it came with the normal photo card, and I just was fine with that because the one I had was kind of damaged. But I ended up buying all of the Polaroids that I was missing for Ryujin. I don't think I have any more 9 pockets, if I'm being honest. So I'm definitely gonna have to go get some more 9 pockets. But here are the cards. And then let me get some 9 pockets and I'll put them away. Okay, so I got another 1 pocket page. So let me actually put, well, where do I want to put it now? Because I had, Ryujin stuff here. But this is kind of like my Ryujin section. So I don't know if I should put it here or if I should put it towards the back where I have my other ones. I might put it towards the back for right now. So let's put it here. I'm glad I bought these though, because I had bought them like myself, and then after the fact I was like, oh well, let me join a group order as well, just to like ensure that I get Ryujin. So I joined a group order, and the person I joined with was like honestly really slow, and like the shit sold out like within a few hours of it being posted, and like she hadn't even like collected all the payments yet. And I was like, girl, I was like, honestly, you should probably know better. Like she should have collected the payments like beforehand, so that way she could just buy them as soon as they went on sale. But whatever, got Yeji. But it ended up working out because I ended up pulling Ryujin, so I was fine with it. But at the same time, I was like, oh my god, girl. Okay. So then let me get out. I guess I'll do 2, 2, 2. So I'll need 6. 3, 6, 9, 12. So there's 12 months in the year. So I guess I'll need 3 more in my pockets. Okay. And then take all of these out. Okay, so we have January, February, March. I'm glad they're not the same outfit. And then it actually doesn't say what month the card is on the back of these. It does for some of them. Weird. April, May, June, okay, and then July. So now I'll just get them all from With Drama because I subscribe to the thingy, so cool. So I'll just get the little fillers. And then, oh my god, I'm so fucking annoyed about this. So obviously I can't read, but I bought the ball cap for their CSI merch thinking I would get a set of all 5 members for the Polaroid. No, it's random 2 out of 5 members. So I opened it and I saw I got Yuna and Leah, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I ended up just buying Region. I tried to trade, like, so I gave it a few days, and I posted that I was looking for Region or Yeji, and that didn't go anywhere. So I ended up just buying Region, but I was like, what the fuck? Like, I wouldn't have bought the ball cap if I had known it was random. I would have just bought Region's card, like, point blank or whatever, like by itself. But whatever, I ended up buying it and I was annoyed about it, and I'm still annoyed about it. The CSI merch in general was like really fucking obnoxious to me. It's also annoying to me because I feel like Mitzi's like don't exist on Instagram. Like I try and run group orders and like 3 people will join, and I'm just kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? So I don't know if like maybe Mitzi's like all have like 3 group order managers they all join with or what, but it's like impossible for me to run any kind of like Etsy group orders, so I can't even like do what I would normally do with any other group. But anyway, that's enough complaining about that. I'm almost done with the CSI stuff, and they just announced season 2 and I'm just like, but yeah. I kind of am trying to figure out what I want to do with the album photo card page here, because this looks tragic because it's just 5 cards. So I don't know what I want to do here, because I have all these for limited, which once I get the fillers in, I think this will look fine. I've been thinking about doing like OT5 for like all of them, but I don't know if I want to do that either. I guess I could just do OT5 for like 1 set and do like across like that, and then put Region's other cards like in the corners. I think that would look kind of cute if I did the limited cards actually OT5. Because that would kind of look nice, and then I would have her like selfie cards all in the corners. I think that could actually look kind of cute. I'll have to think. I kind of like that idea though, to be quite honest. And no one wants these anyway, so like they're pretty cheap. But yeah, I'm getting close to being done with pre-order cards. I think I've bought all of them except like 1 or 2. But yeah, let me stop rambling. I have a lot for BTS, but I'm not sure what I want to start with. I guess we'll start with Japanese crap. I'm definitely gonna have to get a new binder. I think if I put Dreamcatcher and Itzy in their own binder, that would be good enough because Itsy is like the biggest freaking section. Itsy's like this much. And Dreamcatcher is quite a large section as well. So maybe if I put Chunga, Dreamcatcher, and Itsy in their own binder, I think I would be down to this only being half full, so maybe I'll do that. But let me get out, I guess, Japanese photo cards, and we'll do that first, and then finish off. Okay, so we have Japanese stuff first. I should be finishing the best today, but we'll see because I can't honestly remember what the hell I'm doing anymore. But we have Jimin's Mic Drop. Journey. Lights. This one. I think that's it. Yeah, because the other Japanese stuff I'm gonna put with my 027 stuff. So that was it. So I'm now done. We'll do a little flip through. I'm now done with Japan. Or caught up, I guess is how I would say that. People nowadays are selling these Japanese cards for like so much fucking money. Like, I've seen people sell like the normal run cards for like $15 or $20, and I'm just like, are y'all okay? Like, is everything okay at home? Honestly, like nowadays BTS cards in general are like just so fucking overpriced. Like, if I had to start like my collection from scratch right now, like I would not be collecting half of what I'm collecting. Like, I would just not have bought it because the prices now are like actually insane. I need to figure out something to put right here. Whatever. And then we have these lucky draws and everything. Okay. So that's it for Japan. I also have OT7, the binders right here, so I'm just not even gonna get up. So for this, I have quite a few things to put away. I would really like BTS to release an album. That's what I'm feeling right now. Okay, so okay, so this one, what am I doing? Okay, so I need, finally I got the last JK. I was missing the hollow, if it'll show up on camera, the hollow hearts one. I don't remember which one is this. Is this the fan club one? I think so. I don't remember. So I'm not done with this set. Also done with the stars set. And then I have Namjoon for the Weavers. Pre-order benefits here. I think, why did I put Namjoon here? I think I'm getting Jin and Hobie from Ryukyu. So that's gonna go there. And then I'm gonna put the Japan pre-order cards and then the lucky draws in that order, I think. I might put the lucky draws afterwards, but I don't know. But for the Japan fan club, so I got Maknae Line and Yoongi. I was kind of stupid. If I could go back and redo my sorting, I would have gotten Jin instead of Yoongi, because like I cannot find Jin's fan club card here for sale. McKinley said she might have some extras, so I might get it from her. Namjoon and Hobie, I found both of those on Mercari Japan for like really cheap, so I just went ahead and bought those. I just can't find Jin, so hopefully McKinley ends up with an extra that I can snag, because otherwise I'm gonna have a missing a blank for a really long time. But anyway, we have that. Let me go ahead and put Namjoon's album card away. think for your cream version, I'm just missing Hobie because I'm getting the group from Jane. And then for peaches, I think I'm just missing Jin and Yoongi. I have extras, I just need to put up for trade, but I'm lazy. But anyway, for the lucky draws, I have quite a few. And then Jane sent me some today, so I should be having more. So I think these are Soundwave. Wait, no, these are M2U. Yeah, these are M2U. I don't remember what store is which. And then Soundwave, I think I just have Namjoon right now. And then Power Station. So I bought a full Namjoon set, which is why I have all 3 of his. And then I ended up buying the rest of Hyungline for Soundwave. And then I think I bought Hobie for Power Station. And then I joined a group order for Yoongi and Tae for Power Station. And then I ended up buying a full set of M2U. But I also have a full JK set coming, so I think I'll have, I don't know, I'm gonna have a lot of extras, I think, because I was kind of disorganized, even though I'm trying to like get a lot better about these lucky draws and like just buy the cards without the fucking album, but whatever. I was kind of a mess. I like originally wasn't planning on getting OT7 for this. I was just gonna do bias line, but then once I saw them, I was kind of like, oh man. And so I ended up doing OT7, which is why it was kind of a mess. Because originally I had joined a group order with Jane for Jimin set, and then I bought Namjoon and JK set, so I was done with bias line. But then after I saw them, I was like, fuck. So that's when I decided to do OT7. So I'm gonna end up with, I think, dupes for Jimin and JK and Namjoon. So we'll see how that goes. But I still haven't figured out what to do with these freaking message cards, so they're just gonna stay right there. The last thing I have is I do have Jimin and JK for the film strips, which I think I'm gonna put actually in this part of my binder and not in my bias line binder, just because I think it would look more coherent. I think I'm gonna put these at the end though. I purchased Namjoon's from Neokyo, so that should be arriving soon. But these things are kind of expensive, so I don't really want to do OT7. Plus, it would be an awkward number because there'd be 7 of them. So I decided to just do bias line. I got Jimin and JK in the group order that I ran, and then, like I said, I bought Namjoon separately. Okay, so we have that, and then still need to get Hobie for this version, and Namjoon, or not Namjoon, Yoongi and Jin. And then I have got all of these lucky draws, just waiting on them to come in. And like I said, for the Japan fan club, I just need to get Jin, and then I have all of these coming as well. So is that it for BTS? I thought I had way more, but I think it's just because I had the message cards sitting right here, so it made my pile look a lot larger. I guess next we have memories. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with memories. I kind of don't want to collect OT7 for that, but I guess we'll see. Hopefully the prices come down. That's what they kind of did with the concept book. Like the first few weeks was like really expensive, and then the prices came down and it was fine. So I'm just gonna be slow, I think, with the memories. What is this? There's like film on that. Okay. I think that's it though for BTS. So that was everything. I feel like this video was very rambly, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye.